Hey everybody, we're back in Riverview, Florida at the International Independent Showmen's Museum. We've been here once before, like 6 or 7 years ago. I think it was like 7 years ago. And it is a phenomenal museum, 54,000 square feet, 2 floors. And it tells a complete history of the circus, sideshows, and carnivals, all which, for the most part, originated in this part of Florida. Now, we've been to Sarasota, Florida multiple times. I always joke and say that Sarasota was built on circus money. But this area, Riverview or Gibson Town, I always pronounce that incorrectly. Gibson Town? Gibbon? Riverview! This was an off-season home to circus performers, sideshow act performers, all kinds of circus goodness. This is where they would come to train the animals, perfect their crafts, and they've collected all the goodness and have it stored inside. Now, I want to say the museum is open on weekends only, and it runs, at least as of the time that we're filming this, $20 for adults. Made it in. All the goodness. All right, we've made our way in. It's like so overwhelming to see all of this stuff. Just like as soon as you walk in, I love it. Right off the bat, you have a little Carnival Hall of Fame. And alive on stage, it's the Gorilla Show, the only gorilla on tour in America. They also do guided tours here, if you're so inclined. We like to just roam by ourselves. Take your time. And of course, the circus and traveling carnivals merge together, two of our favorite loves, both of the circus shows and trains. And I can come full circle here with punching Judy Puppets, because we were just up at Center for Puppetry Arts a couple times over the last couple months in Atlanta, Georgia. In which case they have some of these original puppets there. And here's Monsignor Robert McCarthy, Father Mac, the Carney priest. The Midway Showgirls. So I think the last time that we were here, or maybe after the last time that we were here, we had heard that like there's a lot of haunted activity in this museum also. So I think every so often we might break out like the other camera to see if we see anything. If you believe in that type of stuff. If not, go along with your circus happiness. It's a little weird. Okay. I love it. The Viking Giant. This chair belonged to Little Pete, the fire-eating dwarf. The Monkey Girl. Little People. And there is the Monkey Girl. As Mary pointed out, Fat Man. This is the living half girl. And the four-legged girl. Look at that. 4 legs. So as I'm just marking out, looking at all of this stuff and doing my impersonation of the Barker, Mary is actually pointing out and reading signs here, which I should be also. But the four-legged girl was actually born in 1972, and she was a twin that had absorbed the rest of the twins' body except for the legs, and apparently is still alive in an unnamed town. Step right up, step right up. Nurses, doctors admitted, no charge. Come on in, see the world of wonder, see the quarter man, the two-headed princess, the Viking Giant. See her now. This oddity was donated by Mike and Frank from American Pickers. Princess Luxora, the two-headed princess. And Daisy Mae, the two-nosed cow. Wow. Got one over there, and one over there. And the Taki Twins, the conjoined wonder. Early cotton candy machine, and a hot dog steamer, hot dog box. Orange juice. It's a corn dog cooker in a sugar waffle form. And Mary's favorite here.
Caramel apples.
Oh my goodness. Excuse me, sir. How much for the ice cream fiddlesticks? Here's a shot of the booth in action in the 60s. That's right here. Look at this. And you can see the box there and the shape of these guys.
So I guess they just cut the ice cream in pieces and dipped it into chocolate. Which is pretty awesome.
That is nice. Fresh fudge. And look at this peanut roaster.
Marble slab.
Oh my goodness. This is a steak puller that would pull up the steaks that are used to put the circus tents down. You could spend a lot of time here reading about the history of the circus and these carnivals and how they move from location to location, etc. But these pictures are incredible from way back. And then there's history on the bottom about like how this stuff was moved from town to town. There's no DOT or truck laws, so they were loaded 12 feet wide and 18 feet tall and just moved about 15 miles an hour along the roads. I can't imagine, like, with early age photography being able to even take these pictures, because, you know, obviously you could take a super wide shot like this so you can see where the pictures are kind of stitched together. And then there's all kinds of correspondence back and forth from these circuses and these acts to different locations. Like this one, this guy is requesting from someone to be able to pull like 200 to 300 snakes for the duration of their shows. This exhibit is dedicated to little people, the smallest man and smallest woman in the world. Can go for a ride in this little boat. This poster is from the 20s, but more importantly, this picture of this woman is basically doing like the globe of death or wall of death that we go see during bike weeks. And this picture is from the 1930s. And here is the bike. HarleyDavidson 250 Sprint. And here's the first female motordrome rider from 1923. Yeah. If you've not seen this in person, we have a lot of videos of this up on our channel from Bike Weeks. You can certainly find videos of it. It is really incredible to watch. Look at this circus outfit. My God, it's the Viking Giant. And this is original. This is perspective. I'm 6'2".
He's 8'8".
That's ridiculous. Here he is. His legacy lives on. And those are actual shoes or boots from him. What the heck? Look at that size comparison.
And I'm an 8.5, so.
These shots are from C.W. Parker in 1907. in Oklahoma. Look at these stuffed monkeys in these cars from 1917. Can you imagine if monkeys actually rode in these cars? Because you know what? They did! Are you kidding me? You have a tilt-a-whirl sign and the Funhouse booth. 2 tickets, please. Cumberland Valley shows. Ooh, look at this organ. It's the calliophone. It's an old boat carnival ride. A little tank here too. And those are the things that I love. Love, love, love. Sideshow banners. It's a Florida monster. Ancient sacrifices. It's the man versus reptiles.
Where all those hundreds of snakes went to.
The earliest carnival rides were powered by mules or horses. It's the Tilt-A-Whirl. It's one of our favorite rides.
Yeah, I love it.
Mary's afraid of roller coasters, but not afraid of this.
Nope.
And you have a helicopter tub here from 1956. This is one of the first cars from the Whip. And over here is Tip Top. Bumper cars, 1940s. So things that make me laugh, like the world's largest stallion. We actually still see this like promoted in modern day sideshows. Like, so when the Volusia County Fair comes, I think we've probably paid to see this thing like maybe like 5 times now at this point. It is a rather large horse, but it's nothing that I would say is like the largest, but I haven't brought a measuring tape out to measure any horses. And you really can't think of circuses without Western shows. It's a sign of the times, or it was. So besides monkeys racing in those little cars, they also did the monkey, I can't even say it without laughing, the monkey drome instead of the motordrome, so the wall of death, but literally with monkeys riding it. This is their grand centerpiece. Fully operational. The Condorman Ferris wheel, 1899 to 1906. And the American Beauty Carousel from 1950. Look at how tiny these horses are. Sportland. And we can go up and in the cart here. Would you like some ice?
Sure.
Perhaps a cocktail?
Yeah, refrigerator. Your ice box.
Nope.
Cabinet. It looks like an ice
Yeah.
box.
File cabinet.
Oh wow, there's all magazines.
Advertising. Can do all your books, paperwork. And also open a delicious, refreshing Coca-Cola. Oh my, if you go upstairs, you can see the fantasies of pot. Bloody Mama and the world's greatest pseudo attraction. And lo and behold, it's the Mickey Mouse Circus. And some photos from Mickey Mouse Circus. Look at that. Alright, we're gonna head on up. Look at that, even in the background, there's just stuff everywhere. A couple Viking Giant posters. And the Staying Alive giant horse again. We've made it up. Here's a look down too. Tap dancing. And this is the original tap dancing platform. And a photo of it being used. So you do have a lot of research and library of everything up here. And if you were doing further research, they have computers here for you to have access to.
P.T. Barnum and Adam Forpaugh were both masters in the art of controversy as an advertising tool. Well, one son
And I also have a continuously playing movie here with history. This is new. They didn't have this when we were here the last time, I don't think. Talking about Jumbo the elephant. There he is. At least the monument to Jumbo. He died in a rail car accident.
Jumbo's accidental death as that of a hero who died trying to save the life of a tiny clown elephant.
Movies at the carnival. Before big theaters were actually a thing, you could see movies at your carnival. This is The Great Train Robbery. 13-minute film from 1903 that was shown on the big screen in a carnival tent. Dart games and shooting games, and throwing games. More games, a little throw the hoop around the thing and win whatever prize is tied to it. Roll the ball and get a prize. I love these throwing dolls. We have a couple of them at home that are like more modern aged and made after other things like Jack the Clown, etc. But yeah, these are amazing. Target box. Hit the hammer on this thing, flips the ball into the box, makes your spaceship go further and further up. First one to the top, like number 5 there, wins the prize. Here's some rarities, like chalkware prizes. These things are a little bit more rare to find in good condition because they tend to be all destroyed at this point. All kinds of like Cupid dolls. You have the pinball derby and a little bit more recent times, airbrushing. And then I think they have one of the biggest gems here is this miniature circus. And it kind of goes around and around the world of mirth. Ooh, it's the Bunny Club burlesque. This stuff I love seeing because I think everyone normally associates circus with Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey and Clyde Brothers, or Clyde Beatty's and Cole Brothers, used to pop up all the time in the parking lot across the street from my apartment in Staten Island. So right off the beach, you'd be able to go right across the street and go check out the circus. And then this set of miniatures is just absolutely ridiculous. It's one of those things you need to see in person to appreciate all of the detail. Because it goes on and on and on. They have a wild mouse coaster, even in model form. I hate it. And look at this. Like, what's happening in this picture?
Oh, the clouds.
All right, Showmen's Museum, I think we're going to get out of here. This place is amazing. Keep in mind what we showed off. Tip of the iceberg. This place needs hours to go through everything. This is a great off the beaten path type of place to come to. 20 bucks. Rainy day in Florida. Spend your rainy day here. Similarly, if you are in the Sarasota area, the Ringling Museum, also excellent to check out. Well, we're going to get out of here, so thanks a lot for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great day. See you guys.